We must be mad, literally mad as a nation, to be permitting the annual inflow of some 50,000 dependents. It is like watching a nation busily engaged in heaping up its own funeral pyre.
Mr. Powell, we're here in the room in which you made your most famous speech, probably, on immigration in 1968. 9 years after the speech, are we still, in your view, on a kind of funeral pyre?
Yes, I've been guilty, I suppose, of, I've said this before, of underestimating rather than overestimating. And I was just looking back at the figures that I was then talking about in 1968 for the end of the century. Do you know, my estimates, which were regarded with such ridicule then and denounced by all the academics, forgive me, they are less than the official estimate which the Franks report at the beginning of this year offered. So that upon the whole, I have leaned, perhaps it's a fault, towards underestimation of the magnitude and the danger.
And what do you see as the likely prospect now? Still the prospect of the Tiber foaming with blood?
The likely prospect is that politicians of all parties will say, well, Enoch Powell's right. We don't say that in public, but we know it in private. Enoch Powell's right, and it will no doubt develop as he says. But it's better for us to do nothing now and let it happen perhaps after our time than to seize the many poisonous nettles which we would have to seize if we were at this stage going to attempt to avert the outcome. So let it go on until a third of central London, a third of Birmingham and Wolverhampton are covered, until the civil war comes. Let it go on. We won't be blamed. We'll either have gone or we'll slip out from under somehow.